Yamakwa ediba Adom TV so ene Saturday na ohwe se de nyoma ekodi ya bibia edede nakwa mu kama yede aseda matwede ampon se ye bibia mu no yekọ yeba mu no wama bibia aye kama na ene dan so yasan ne wahia ewo afidikese so eba Adom TV the number 1 akan station a obia ehwe no Adom TV na 22nd of March 2025 yemo akwa ba na se dwumedi a yede ema no sports arena yede bro Saturday bia ebo nondu epa mu pepepa na chese ebojafo aboida mu ebojafo atenas ne yesinkondwa ne yahwe the way forward say amanone ensema ekoso ewa agodi hu nsem no yetenase na yedidi hu enkomo titro say the 5 major leagues no ekoso a yetenase na yahwe say the German Bundesliga say the French League Championnat Oko Spain, the Spanish Premier de La Liga, and Oko England, the EPL, Italy for so Syria, the Casio League, Nano, Yetanasi weekend be a Yedi Hunkomo, na ya read your man said the AC Echo, ye sign Estani AC form, na Yaba Abe Ghana, and Sema, a wolf yes, Yedi Hunkomo, any DS, Yedi 2 year, Emma also when he edge home, ye send room. Na ye the boardroom so ama ewo dwumadi ne so boardroom no tactics bia senka uhu a unya enhu ye no ye pa ho ntoma de maw eno achi no ye san chew sika ewo dwumadi ne so eno so sika tokrom enti yatena si no package kese ye pa na ye de maw ewo Adom TV Sports Arena so enti se oka ye ho se wo hwe ya baby bia wo monitor ye efi no nyankopon show nyankopon enyo kese special good morning ena yede ema elba bibia wo monitor dwumadi kese efri edino Dennis Asamoah mesra wo mene wo etnase free summary ekopem se premo ebeto hook me up wo de ahotedi bia eba enye alatula metenamu ama Eric Asiedu ono so hook na wa ne kedua na ankasa minim se Saturdays bia no oni abajafo etnase in the absence na alatu matena kondwa kese no so dwumadi no abrel producers a eka ho no edoson the gunshot man producer ojinachiri etoto neoma emaye and uko control room so ampanfo wa omo ebo adwuma camera fo no so ekitamti abajafo aye krado mesro kwaku v power na nasare ofia aye ba na yabedi nkomo ba de na ye nkomo no ye nko amanone ne ye nko amanone fini aba na yedi the Black Stars of Ghana enra ye nyina ye hu wo the Accra Sports Stadium abra ye ne Chad airpim so now for the first time in so many years the Black Stars of Ghana num Chad ntimi ansimu adabraka minim say the amount for reactions esitie ebinim efa ne say wahye Chad num but any kwan say o ma ho ye o de bebiri o ko Monday against Madagascar Morocco nti ye betena se na yahwe Black Stars game ay course no modern boy boy chances ay nya ye nyoma ewuram ene say the na nyoma tie bia no ye betena se na yahwe as a stand ye group no Black Stars of Ghana Edikan with 12 points nyoma ekoyi edemai pa enti minim sese ye pushi ekoyi anima nyoma befa enti ene encommando na ebewo ehwa ye court boardroom so a na chese ye behwe player to player ratings ene bibia ewo boardroom ansa ye disikato krom abrel na ye court boardroom dia Hajidin ene de ye be court boardroom na sikato krom no ye nua Afredaka enso beboy ama bibia etimi akoso ede amawo enti wa ye krado na ohwe Adom TV and Saturday morning ya ohwe Sports Arena live on your screen enti baby bia wo no koso na monitor ema bibia enkoso v power ha mamema na kwa aba na ye be dan ye ho aba ya dan ye ho power akwa aba
ye jala tu
bibia e fine
na me Adom bibia bo
bibia ekoso still so that's what Ghana nim
say ne outside no
as ya share but won ye happy
many age
many
age bibia wie okono ye
ye okon ye
nti wuntimi mbeji wani a na enkobu nkam we
nti ni kwan so obi ama na nije
in the wake of Chad victory ni dey say nije but
ye beba
say man broso because ejuwa da yi anso ye ne Madagascar jina okono eno so hu hia pa nti ye timi enya sankunimdie na ye say from na ko September ye be board the next qualifiers no ye say position na ye da no eye pa de mai
ye be wura ma hwe ne yie
exactly
okay unim ayi kwabna mafo ene kwabna birthday sen rana birthday
yeah
and
ene happy birthday
yeah but still entwam
e say ya asede
yeah entwam ti wo bibia de ma me ade
ma ye be ye
and ene kwabs mafo
yeah
o Ghana kokobo
Mr. Kwabna
mafo
unim ni nickname ba
They were Puduo, okay, Puduo. And then Puduo birthday. And Yamisha no pa. Or her show no. Na akoda bi so fa ye ni agro kra ye tenase Helen Nketia. Helen Nketia no so soja line. Timi ka che na ma me say omo ye sports me go hwebi. Otena ho a onko baby.
One year there.
Small girl.
Okay. One for the future.
Yes, catch them, yo. Reference. My na home right ba. You be ba behwe. And semi we have because I see a real game. Yeah, so any because already said the game no course so and mother charge for no performance on put in the app on right.
Yeah.
Say na you think you should be 7, 8.
8.
And now 5 for no performance ah. You so you put you na no na say you goalkeeping. Bob Benjamin Abaso. Benjamin ra na bi nim so no holiday. Eti my komra. Abusuafo sports arena near the ma e wa Adom TV so you try e ho aba ye ba e besi nkodwa na the komo bi ya ye ne udi no ye no edi ye kwa aba ye nwura game ye nhwe the game itself Black Stars chat.
Well atuma minchi ahwefo minchi production team na minchi wankasa me gidi say nwura dade Ghana ni bi ani je and before I be call game anymore na o hwe starts kakra call game anymore na Chad in the World Cup qualifiers no about 4 games no mo win back okra the only goal I normal share was against Mali until normal conceded 9 prior to the Black Star game and normal share 1 Ghana now ya bought 4 games yetimi a winning against Madagascar okay the first game Anyaki Williams yetimi a share goal in Ghanaian colors. Yako Comoros, ekobuke mu kakra and then Otuado ba second time. Of course, it was Chris Hughton that started that campaign. Otuado ba you a crucial win against Mali. Because now group na we needed that Mali win. Jordan Ayew best step pay up 3 points. And ba Kumasi, Central African Republic, and Jordan she hat-trick. She 4 goals. And so you consider me answer. It's now a crucial game there, my. Of course, so before you be game now Madagascar bought on Wednesday.
Okay.
I was Comoros 4-1. And then Mali so a winning the game. It's now a check clearly say o share senior groups na kwa Madagascar got that 10.
Is it the table Nasa?
Ghana won 9. Comoros won 9. Mali better 4 with 8 points. You know. Now your destiny share yourself. And this time around, technical team, in the shape of Winfred Schaefer, Otuado, Desmond Ofer, John Pinto, the psychologist in Pegai, and the others, I think that they have made a good stance towards our destiny. And he said, "Yang kwete say Sudan dey na ye born to kan wa hana your destiny fee and 7. Where dey so mu ye by winning 5-0 over Chad."
Okay.
See here that 12 points.
Yeah.
Nti 2-point advantage at the mine. We share goals to cry. I share do I +7. You were +6. Madagascar +6. Nti ala 2. Game na ye kobo on Monday a make or break game for us. But any easy game. Now, meaning say be cast game.
Yeah, because by the game itself and right boy,
Me know ya didn't say we could
from goalkeeping up to and overhead formation so boy, yeah. As of Serge forward more.
Oh, of course, only child the boy wouldn't mean be set up defensively. But no me in fact credit him to Adom. But they made the technical team. Technical advisor now will lead the team. No. Me jidi say or share the proof of the chat team no say when your team offer any threat in attack. Intent say you so. We should make intent from the beginning. Intimate the credit man Schaefer any Otuado munina. But me my academy say baby I'm telling you me who say Schaefer na ye adwuma no. Because if he's the technical advisor Otufo the coach ne far ebeboa no. And
Bibia nso ni we si coach ne kwan say man mfa.
Exactly.
Because we're age difference. For 75 years. Schaefer was 75 years old.
Well, we need AFCON.
Yes.
Cameroon are
yes.
Cup.
say all the new guns and yes so. Now say per criteria they buy say per coach now.
No, and you too.
Now say coach we or can coach say or can coach is somebody on CV buy but you am fan.
Yes. And I'll to us somewhere okay. And you say I think when we're facing that crisis after 2019, or there were 2 months of Juma. Watch us, ya manage Juma no. Entino media, that is what I'm saying. Ebi ebe me nkwa ma dwen there, but me nti ase ne say shefa na eye Juma no. E no to oje ho credit. Enti obi bisa me say anko ya who would I blame? Na am say me blame shefa. Because me ma dwen mu de on eye Juma. It was a good performance. But me feel say you may see crucial chances here. We should have taken them. Think a charge for you see shown by 8.
Is that okay? Charge is saying
by 8 and 9.
Wow.
Jordan me say. Yes, 5 me boy.
Yeah.
Jordan me say seta. When your chance be your opponent you bought to ne. Kudus came close on a couple of occasions. Konya abutre kakra ke bia nko be pass ya mo. There was one chance when you Iñaki were on the same line. And can we expect to say Obe apply some sort of maturity now? But he opted to go for it himself, a goalkeeper. Then who Jerry free Obe Muno, so Jerry free in a clear cut chance in the penalty area. He skied it. It incubate me as realistically. So when you starts in here, but also big chances now now. It should be 9 or 10. And can convert out. But at the end of the day, 3 points in here. And like you said, you set it up with intent from the beginning. So you go as early as the second minute. And you have 88 minutes more. It tells you say you can score more. I think the lads were good on the day. Remember Jordan Abaso? He's led the team, especially from the Angola game. But say, you can count on me. And sometimes you might not like people maybe for other reasons. But Nipaya Adiosa, Jordan has done an incredible job as captain. And Mejimedi say, a bet waso, I'm a boy, may achieve the main objective, say, a qualify co worker. Near maybe a menian jehone, it lies at the doorstep of the NSC.
No, maybe a one yan jehonra.
Alatu.
And I idea when ninja honda and run
and run one amico share near many huyan, near maybe a many and
Jehon.
It's CNSA for 9 home. And there's a new director general and deputies are more appointed. I think your very own senior colleague, Victoria Kome, and then the director general is Yampo Fwankra. And Yampo Fwankra has been Obia. We're advocating for the right things to be done. We Tieno after the game, and I think near me see in a brownie show.
Who say at a point in time near stands in the baby? Yes, a movie. Okay, very well.
Mema instances.
Okay.
Dina banti min kasa bebre. Mama kasa min kasa major biaman. Upper stands no prior to the game, there was a communique. It was reported in the news. Say, because according to what I gathered, na ehono enye safe. Na some renovation work. Even before the game, you have videos now mo ye.
Yes, some can say hono ye mo bi ant.
But hono de near see mo bi ant na ma ye de. Ye banners are
e kata ho nyina.
Ye places of interest for Ghana. But alatu. Minim say Accra Sports Stadium per the numbers near 40,000 seater capacity. And ye nim say standard practice say fact 40,000.
Yeah.
So if we have closed that part of the standard, it means a realistic KBIF 35,000.
30,000.
In Talatu, NSA printed 30,000.
That's what
okay.
Per what we've gathered.
Na per nura see 30,000. Okay. Per ticket in the yeah.
It's around 30.
Around 30,000.
Yeah.
I think 30,050 or so.
Yo. Yeah. So then they see ya. Baby answer say nipa tsna no because human nipa no.
Mebawo. DNA be seen so ama wo nipa da sani nso a wonim se saa be ya ho ye so ho e danger. Now so dwen wo nkwa ho sebi wo dwen wo nkwa ho. Na abekwa akotena danger zone.
So
ana say anija aba. Ana me nya ba bi internet me mfa ne saa na me nkotena danger zone. One, on say so create problem na ma ho a. I had no dwen the consequences.
How did they get into the stadium in the first place?
That's another
stadium near enclosed area under the authorization and guidance of the NSC. So you saw NSA men on duty.
Yeah.
Ukra accreditation, didn't crack accreditation. Look at what we went through. Constant checks and Mikranam and Yaji. Your media tribunal. Was it only media people there?
No.
What went wrong? It's evidence or can say almost train report because the commentary I'm reading on we virtually allowed a catastrophic situation to almost happen.
Yes, see, there no say to say me wo park na so say and do second half.
You don't trivialize such issues.
And do second half na go for start it omo kwotena ho no.
Me catch omo ko yi banners no. And like okano. Excuse my language. People in their right senses shouldn't be there.
Yes.
But how did the situation get out of control? Yes, a banner saying and even entrance
maybe
the stadium.
There were people there.
Yeah, when policemen people ran over them. There was a barricade. But when videos
nipa na aye ban they will run over. They will run over.
You know, nipa na was stadium. So from what I've gathered from Dino, over 30,000. We saw over 40,000 people. The stadium was filled to capacity, to its brim. Stadium na aye ma. Aye ma alatu. Aye ma. Kofo kura jina. Inner perimeter na chi. Game. What went wrong? And alatu, one other thing me bufu. And also about FNE or Maneka. Pitch invaders. And after the game, you video. Boys, he tata nyaki mo to so mo shots, muse mo pa mo Jesse. Before that, no be a inner perimeter mu. Ako any Antoine Semenya akoya too. And we'll get a fine for it too. And Alatunim said it was one of the reasons CAF revoked the Baba Airlines. When him say it was one of the reasons. Yeah. Into asa umemu hano.
That problems were I think minor problems. I bet Messi ano.
Yes.
You bet Messi ano.
Meaning no made 2 NSA for 9. You see, I don't blame the FA on this occasion. The FA in the end to go through the protocols for the game to be properly organized. Infrastructure and handling it there. Patwa working for
NSA.
The National Sports Authority. And the trying to report what really happened.
Serious.
Yesterday could have been a disastrous day. A reminiscent of the May 9th incident. Nyamine dia for fie.
Say, you know, the because once you won't even control crowd, you know. So the work must be done.
Alatu minya security expert.
Ana other maintenance no yet mean
maintenance they say Mustafa Yusuf Emreso. There was a document somewhere renovate Kumasi Baba any Accra Sport. Is that renovation? In any proper country, people will be answering questions. I don't mind way mono. I'm out for almost 2 positions. Yeah, almost selfish interest. No, a broad out of the national
because
interest.
Because that point, you know, say now you security personnel be 50 grand or want to be in control.
Me, say, yeah. At the back one game, no son say it wasn't on free to air television.
Yeah.
And in Kofor person was Black Star. Until going into the game, this should have been in the planning process. There be a case we will learn from Alatu. We don't learn. No. Yensia you.
There be yensia bibia. Yensia bibia.
Yensia you.
It's see what hall na. Ne ha ye.
Ghana hano. Bibia see as oh. And yenjai. Oh yenjai. My yen can be. But you see, one day my yenjai no. And I said you be papa ko hwe bo awan ba bi mu no.
Yensia bibia.
And these are clear examples. Media Tribune, were you safe there? Now you're safe. Now you're safe. Dean, were you safe? If we are media men, you about tax, about tax. That is our designated area. But you saw the influx. But they are designated areas.
The footwear flower will be at me better now.
And Alatu, it's not the first time. So if the media men went through rigorous checks, how does the ordinary Ghanaian get to come and sit at the media tribe? And in Niama say you did grow, then one day, when you catastrophe will happen. And then people will come and issue communiques, come and issue press releases, and then apologize, and they still keep their job.
But I say, me see what, but my answer go back to the quick one. No, Oba says him goalkeeper Benjamin.
Oh, Asari the many Ajama.
And now he was on holiday.
Virtually, he wasn't tested in the game.
Yes.
But test the corner, so aerial balls, he did well. And Omo Bobo and the man were try. The control, the composure to start the play, and it was beautiful. But me believe it's a major test. But I'm hoping.
Yet me for child for one test.
Debbie.
Not the choice of word, maybe an order. Child for no more yard.
Because I'm up for 5 games.
Child for
I'm up for 14 goals.
Yes.
So the average.
Then you can say a strategy and you.
That's what I'm saying, sir. Me feel say when you major test be in the game.
Yeah.
But for a keeper this season, we're keeping 12 clean sheets. Otaodoka in the post-match said he impressed and they chose to go with him. Clearly, Oko camp no. One quiet who say, "Oh, me ball local league. I could show the quality," and that alone for me is a confidence booster. And maybe Madagascar is a big test for Ghana. See, understand that's not dropping. The big test should be Senegal, Egypt, the Moroccos,
okay,
the South Africans,
okay,
the Nigerians,
the Madagascar,
the Burkina Faso, the rest. Even in top 10 rankings, see, at the last time I checked, we were 14th or so.
Yeah.
And you know, but any team above us, that is a major test.
Okay, yeah, test a team with a certain chart. Yeah, here up front, you know, you're fun to say it was a weaker opponent, but up front, you know, net is
it was good.
It was good.
Iñaki scored, Semenyo scored, Jordan scored.
Movement na BBI perfect.
It was.
Said you home previously, no.
My problem is that Kudus holds on to the ball for too long. And yesterday, I was agitated by it. Like, Edu baby a bufu. Edu baby a oh, ball for national team, you should have a sense of maturity. He doesn't do that at West Ham. My guy, grow up in context. Grow up in the game.
In the game, that's it.
In context, grow up in the game.
So you
exactly. There are times, your awareness is poor. Okay, Tabo, good. And look, Andrew and Chad Fon were going at him with the tackles. Now me the champ say, is he not scared? Because you are regular for West Ham United. And these Chad players, they have nothing to lose. Protect yourself. Release the ball. Shall the build up to that Myanmar goal? Look at that back heel from Jordan Ayew. Maturity. So you should mature in the game.
Okay.
My professional football. Maybe I play the best of amateur football. The best to advise Kudus and maybe Myanmar. But when you are playing for the Black Stars, you should get things running. It is not your show. It is the team's show. And me did say, "Come here, Sani, many years and Kebe boy." Into me, may hope say, technical team, you know. Maybe some of these things they will see it. Because when we issue with captains here,
yeah.
Jordan, if him, Pate didn't want the armband. Kudu, Jiku, and Kese command, no, he didn't want it. Pate boy, Ofimuna, Kudu score J. So some of these things they should come clear. And then look, ala to the bottom line is, Adiba ko bet media ma Ghanaians ne say they'll play and play well. Kwala tu and I could do fear 1 a.m.
Yeah. Baby out in I will do 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
Let me the better.
Obviously. What you say? And they say anu kra no. Uko hwebo ni ye kra. E no ka ho na nkrofo hwebo no. Ko hwebo ni ye kra. Ka obenya akofie no. Ko ya your man atina ye see ye 68 years. The only means of transportation do ko baby by road. other countries are developing their rail lines. Like I said, some time back now, the previous government, Sombe Sky Train, I saw it and laughed. Because firmly on the crown, we have not developed it.
Okay.
In Chalatu, never be break home, but to the game. And not 3 points.
And no, I cry, binum to try VVIP ticket into a moment to me and phone.
Obey the uncle.
Obi me who am for what you try with the picture they say, ah, we try VVIP, so my yakwa. We will do on your say, there's a quan crown.
I like to VVIP, no, a VVIP, no, and the other side, no. Now I'm comfortable to family. I didn't go to the VVIP, but I make call. You see, the VVIP is barricaded, right? So that's the right word. Glass for enamel, man, cohonomo. But the other side, sandwich in the VVIP and the media tribune.
Yeah, man,
who were seated on the ground.
VVIP. So why, man?
And you see,
now I check it, take it to the door. You try any number of VIP.
Now, may you be catching me crash, Nini Pebi, Echo Tour, VVIP ticket for about 400 cities. But I think the ticket to the highest selling price was 250.
250, yeah.
Black market. You see, as I see, you knew a game in him.
But I say, Kweku Asari V Power and Otain in Kano, Uguso Adom TV, way a sports arena, Saturday via 10:30. You see, Kweku Eddie Ebro, Mamenko, a year, Minuya, Dean, Dean Aquaba.
Major so.
That's what? What's the one more? And I want to
I can't
say, oh, Bompire, I can't few days.
But why are they?
Why are they?
Yet, Yana. Also,
Obama and tree,
but means for some mission.
Now, when you take it in the man,
my mean chair for you.
Tiare when I
or start to see, I just obeying some.
There only say what is already kind of the best you no na wa go pramane so Ghana for her obi e hwe
my man ka sa menchero and they say director general adwuma no ntumi nya afatu na ko okrom
e wonye too early
sa ambeka krom ha no journalists have a panacea to every problem apart from their problem.
Yeah.
Ye ni mo bia hawo obia sam ye beka bi wo de adwuma ma so yentumi nye
ti bo na be starting common free anopai
baby a metuma start
nti me yetio
na okom baby a media
na nsem hye ne bo
you allow charlatans and rogues to take over the media space. And I mean, I'm at your form. As a so be sorry in the first half. That man go to stadium.
First time. Sadly, we no.
Debut. So what is different from the Professor Chumesi and a Doji no make more time? What is different? But you better not platforms.
But media not complaining that.
We have always been complaining. We have always been complaining. The last time a ball blaster game, me better not complaining. The last time when a call ya. Okuta VIP a ye bought video crowd ha no nya kwan fanfa
because ade ba kwa wo ka
no
be way ni say
hwan
media na kwa okita accreditation
obade
thank you obade video ama me bo ha
yeah
okuta VIP montumi ra ho
yeah no answer the same thing sense
na nya doji no makavo anya ne time na yesa ye bio ma nti ade na yesa ye de ho awanchen
okay.
Messi adwuma no ntumi nya afato na ko okru. Yes. Nobody is forcing anybody to work in this country. And the course wo hono no. Was it nice? Professor Peter Tumesi anke aba betena ha asopa no. There some young come for Peter Tumesi ho. And then the young toto ama papa no. Until they happen and run. What is different from the CU Professor Tumesi time? Oh baby Rema, I'm very happy say Kwaku ka asem no. How many checks in a mouth?
Pam paper.
Well, who can say I'm the national security for the class over Bejina? Steps and also how no. Maybe I said, don't break it.
If you would no, I'm Eric. You would a car crew room, no quite about media.
Meanwhile, you get to the media stands and the place is full. How?
Obiti media stand will not get a VVIP ticket.
Me say, Obiti one in the guest too. Or my seat. You allow charlatans and rogues to take over the media stance. And you don't want us to talk about it. What is this? And accreditation, man. In any case, in 2025, I say accreditation amount for football Gatanga. I saw like some major accreditation. 2025. Yes, digitalization. Nani pay accreditation. I was there and I saw people coming from Kofodio Mania accreditation. Yes, what to me? Somebody apply for accreditation. You can't even reply him via mail. And your mail and you trauma.
Yeah. I can say, Ubi apply via mail.
Say, can you crack down for and set down for a grow? Yeah, but now we will be some money. Young quiet to me. Yamma to me. What is this incompetence? And not any power be on cocoa tonight. And you, where your class posted on the main and see. Maybe come and say, and your class posted on the main and see. Wasn't a class posted? How many people died?
So, so there means so new at India.
How many people died at the class post stadium?
Honey, actually.
Until you buy Uriah Stadium, one of their boho. Mobia and Raha, Mobia, yes, I know my own. Oh, what's that? If no more, why, I dare know. Ah, what? A friendly about a man announcement say, Mamun Chire. You know that dear no so it is announcement and I'm trying to make throughout of Moko.
Nipa I am money sumno. Nipa I am money sumno.
Who allowed them to go there? Stadium na yema you close it. Security in your. Security in your. Barricade you quite bebre oma ye around the stadium. Gate bi oma ye bi ho. Inti nipa no wo hwe ne say why you fool you just lock the place.
Then you see and the accident dey say dem anyame o.
I tell you.
Me say sa ho no.
Time and kofo ne ji twi say omo ko na je ka ye ka. Ayeka.
Sa wote ase na wo hwe top no. Na de ni na proper.
Oh yeah, manya ma ko hwe da.
Apopo bibre leakages wo ho nti no. Won say eye concrete no. Andra na ye baby ankofo no ye interview no. Wo hu baby na ye interview no. Won say mebo wonam se kwaku. Tell me interview them so kwaku hwesoro ho.
Me worry ni.
Ehọ no nyina pro. Enti ehọ no mpo no na nipa wo ho.
Okay.
Ehọ no ya anka se manipa mba ho. Enti ehọ no state no mpo na pro. Imagine baby omo ka se manipa ema no na te sen. Sa stadium wan ka is not fit for purpose.
So obi aye maintenance. No aba na ubetimi aya. Ye twa manipa awu ansa.
Me say stadium
now ye previous minister no sir and the watch
sir say started from ayi
there was a document on my
MP no MP no Isaac Kasiama on the starting here okay so your first renovation at the more outcome
women's
yeah
okay yeah correct here no on or started yeah we say I'm qualified from the group
man na sequence o dey me yanko
anu na sa tournament na area no or your renovation and na yade ball tournament ni wie and ye wie na ja and sa renovation no na ye paint mamento e ye paint mamento enti ye kwata tachi baby and na baby ha ye say ye de paint kofa na ye ko baby ye say spray baby
na ye hwan na ye no
ye ho otwe bebre obombofo so bebre enti ye wie ye no and ye de ye kokwasa no sa later no na sa kwaku report na wo ka no eba ya last time ye be kan wa sem wa yes so last year ye be discuss e wa hanom no say omo ye class post no mo contract bi a okay parliamentary select committee on youth sports and culture my MPR of voter region Kobi Wayomi mo ekoko raise concern about sa we no sa report I think we came here to come and discuss. I think we even did it our boardroom mpo enti almost so my renovation and o check the state of the facility now. Renovation no almost so my nyina no eye paint mamento krokro de don adanko da adwe renovations no my kwa no mako painti adano de yo ye amako fa weather for no de o machine no kr omo usane from media hono ba tans ni bi wo tie so age kekere ote
yeah
mesi mitia ba ko me yam hie me ma menim say yi steps ne bu agum say brade mawu
ye hwe ma asem si
yes the state of the facility
no say BBC ya kan dey ya find solution
me say Accra Sports Stadium as so mo close down the facility
so mo be close now
so mo close down sa facility no the kind of maintenance here no enya 1 week maintenance
there be 2 days
and proper maintenance Afeso in 2025 ye maintenance yenye ni ye ma ye stadium mbia mu gba ya so ba boni awam amanfo awia kete gina ho kete gina ho no afi omo tie awiam ye koye Lagos Sports Stadium. Look at what we did. Okay, what for under 17?
Yeah, my life from Ryan.
What would be under 17? No.
I said Lagos Stadium you seen before 2008. Okay. Nti enye modern stadium.
Enye modern.
Nti ye be wie no in 2024. Nti architectural design no. We always can update it. We could have updated it at a time. Your ball, you started wafu under 17 zone B. Ye bebo game kra. Stadium ayati no fresh no. Yes, since you are to yen to me mbo. Ebe. Stadium aye bia no fresh. Yes, since you are to enti yen to me mbo ho. Na ye the tweta. Aye park 2024. Ye the tweta. Ana ye dua poncha bodwe se. Ana ye dua. Ene aba modernization aba hybrid pitches ne nyoma amanfo ko manim no ye gusu wo Gokus. So I'm honestly me a very sad and run nyoma e course wo stadium ho no say yanhwe ne ye the next time atare we nkwa ne ye na bia ba sha betina ha. Okay. Because ye hu be pen. And just like Kweku said, obi ko stadium so okwa kwahwe bo aba. Okwa e wa amba biom. The AC no, it's not different from the polo incident.
But I see away from that Yanko game because of time factor. Yanko the game na nkasem.
Cha the game there san kenye game. Asem na bentra.
Okay.
Oh, cha the game there.
But the prediction boy 5-0.
5-0.
I tell you. Me share on another platform.
But the child for the time I'm bar parking so bar for inspection me who am na say players we.
Number 7 the boy say man no Jemfi.
All players be bring pamba.
Na mba go mbe dey aduma huhu no mbe wa.
Who say we no the day he say
ya win you analyze the game
yes, restore your confidence. We needed this game to restore our confidence
and trust in the team.
Yes. And Ghanaians, you know, na ekodu baby. And yesterday, I had a feeling say Ghana for Yakasakwa. Last time you people.
No, no message is a man. Yeah for. No,
what is that? And you know, also me ban me share old JC White.
Yeah.
And I'm the buy. In a membership we on set. So me guy will share me. I say Charlie, see ya na mo be ya maya. Say you be you. And I'm saying, and then I was saying bet team no. I don't know who him say, oh me the motor kwa na buy.
One Ghana. So one Ghana.
There's not she knew what Kudus be amame. Obeyama Obia.
This is the only thing that
I was very happy that Inaki share go.
Exactly. For the confidence.
I was very happy.
And nonti NMA, His Excellency the President of the land, Eko Visiti Omono. Amama can was MP no.
But change is not changing your mobile.
Yes. And Oko Visiti
Omono. It's too early.
No, and you're too early, but once I'm from Abia, boy, I will be a foul.
In coaching terms, you've heard new coach bounce. Say, me in under this presidency, we saw one of the worst football scandals happen in 2014.
Oh, yes, sure.
I'm telling you, it's not all clear. Give time some time.
Me only a yini say,
yes,
he visited them.
Give time some time.
Yes, he visited them. Or psyche omo, a moral booster edema omo. But it should end there. Yes. It should end there.
Among visited blaster
they should end it. It should be a privilege to shake the president.
Okay. And you can say yes,
and you charge where you can want them because baby and you no you lowest.
That's a and oba you know once the OEP be aside the game and you may be official.
Yes,
solid.
Yeah, na ye hia. I said here wo fie na bia bibie se bia wo ra ho bi. Na o papa ba se kwaku. Jai. Anya hwe. Un say
a show
crime. Enti ayem kranhye. E na obema ye no. Enti we are very grateful. But onja de aka na ma Kofi Adams.
Okay.
Say you be president wa, we should be going there with trophies because uti Reverend Osei Kofi mo. I remember either 65 or is it 78 mo ba ko. When they won the AFCON, I listened to one where is it 65 there na and say menkai with the 65 there na 78 there, but I know say one of the AFCONs omo koje ye no. even to greet the president no ye yi mu and you bia ne nya konya tia president say it's a privilege to shake the hands of the president. They should go and bring us trophy. They should go and bring us trophy. You take them to the presidency. They should young quarter they say young tolerate this annual money bill. See a tournament. You see young conco chap unko chia obia. Unko dia you want to be a jana ko room. You will not force anybody in the country. Okwa now ba uko chia president we are the former president Kufuor. Privilege woko kuchiano be excellency na Nana Danko Kufuor the former president woko kuch. Na amausa we no umayedu. Be uko yunko kwaje hwe e bi kwa ukokwa akwawe na ye de won na makwa kuchecha
observation so feedback na ye pa yanko game no kakra
game ne de we played very well all those obeka say e child no ye ni Niger boy ehu de ekosi ye shot on target kwa na ye den de amai ye ni Sudan e ball double leg ni na omo ina ball home away from home and on the normal day blaster na kese pick 6 points from both teams nso ye into me
okay
and I like how we use Nyama ewo middle no. Okay. Nyama a natural winger or inverted over midfield.
He said say at the post match say onim Nyama fititete.
Thank you.
We bought in the midfield position.
Very good.
And can also play as a winger.
Thank you.
Until you choose so be born.
And on my side balance no and so midfield. Until we share only kudus. I only in I say left-footed players no. And naturally, I like left-footed players. You know, there are two types. There are two types of left-footed players. You are more way or man, and no more you are very swift, you know. The Muntari type is different from the Iron Robin type.
Yeah.
And see, Mani could do some more type, you know. The Iron Robin type, the Messi type. And a Muntari mu type near Abidal mu dienibi. Eric Abidal, you remember that guy?
Yeah,
Omono omanano emodu kakra into obey kucho no one shot no boom. Ha that kind of omondi emodu. So and when we are swift play, we share the way no mu control ball no in the midfield and I agree with Kwaku. I think the over elaboration on the part of Kudus no. And I wasn't really
so issue kakra o Kudus.
I say African game no you are a Nima boy we are Ghana boy African boy until unim ye terry no you are not playing against Morocco you are not playing against an Egypt or Algeria also world class players or more players or more leveler and you must be how very careful when we are division 5 ni division 4 players
okay
it is said the akwala or be time is no be 10 to 13 14 years near the 2 penny for bo mu ahwe the way and you know they want to impress. And to Omuba Bobuga, if you look at the stats in the game, when we get there, we get to the bridge, you will cross. Osha, we dominated them. We dominated them. And Edu baby no my so physical. Even a starting game na no be very physical. Until the way our ball, Osha some physical, no just be releasing the ball. And I think Schindler had one of the best games.
Yeah, Schindler, Kisley, no on your back.
Because Macheno, last time me can answer more who say me no but Enra he really impressed me. And I noticed something too. Me when say both Salisu and Jiku omo insanya exceptional when it comes to playing from the back, ball playing, you know. And I think we should look at that again. Probably in KB Abdul Mumin he is naturally good playing from the back. Unse wemuno are more robust, very physical defenders. And tiana unya two physical defenders partnership where there's chat. Is understandable.
I think on two no. He plays well.
Salisu.
No, I think aerially Salisu.
Yes.
But on the ground.
Back four it was okay.
A world class
Charlie, for the first time, I'm beginning to feel Pate is a world class player. I've never believed it.
He's a world class player.
Okay.
You know what? His composure. Let me tell you something.
Relax.
And Rahul, Sapatenya Boa, he was different from everyone else. I'm telling you. Pate reminded me of Sergio Busquets.
Okay.
The DM rule now, boy, no. Wamboni gidi. Me say ye kodu baby a DM row no first no ye say just wo left na de wo ayi aboso kan peja ma ansa na obebo number 6 but and number 6 no
then the role needed you to be that robot.
That is it. But football now evolve to the extent say and you need this
idea no as all my adwene here
yes you need more technique than physique and the role now Oshandra party boy very composed very relaxed Onyabona honestly I loved it. And one player I also have to single out and praise was Bakono. Inaki Williams. He played very well. Yes, like I said,
he played with maturity.
Like I said,
it's who said Partey a world class player.
I'm telling you.
Yes,
I realized. No, because a child.
Yes, say you have been a politician. When you say you have been a
politician. Every Ghanaian is a politician.
I am not.
Kwaku is a politician.
I don't fancy politicians.
Where? Men are many panel me so a politician.
Oh no, then I want to say on your politician.
Pure became so one can ye until the jano. Me I deal with him.
When you chat, you can know 80 crowds and can bad. Because on it may chat the team we have who ye. I chat the team. Boys in the sea park and I say players away. I need players is all the Omuns and yes one.
I get it. I understand. But baby I fear year bano. When was the last time you to me share 3? Go to no crying to me share. Yeah, didn't need jam crying to me. Child of woman different from the jail. They be me Cassian party.
The last time I shared 5 in a qualifier was under Kwesiapia.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was against Egypt.
Yes.
6 Cup qualifier.
Yes. Yes.
2014 World Cup qualifier.
And away we played Congo. That was after Ivan Grant had left. And he shared Congo 5-1. That game Partey shared hat-trick. And Boachi Adom share brace. That was in 27. Then we won 5-1 over Qatar.
And no, yes, it's a friendly match in
2020.
Yeah, it's a friendly match.
But I think it was in players we kicked out. But the players we could have done better.
I mean,
they could have done better.
We could have done better. But my point is, Yenshe Bibia, ye fear not ye ban. Ya bought teams are. Many is a Niger for no much the Omni watching chat.
Niger Besha.
But Niger for on the
Sudan Besha.
Only Morocco, we need 2-1.
On a good day, Niger for I see a show woman away. But Niger back room, I am to say.
So on yard.
Thank you, want to know. Say, I show what they had to. We should go back. We should go back. I had a one go say, hey. I didn't over.
I read from Nuhu Adam said, watch Fire Rangers that in 2015.
Fire Rangers?
Yes, Fire Rangers.
Yes, watch Fire Rangers.
Oh, go back to tree.
After the game,
the reflexes be who you're the reflexes in your back.
We had the
2-3 match.
Why the Jack that here?
So on the Blasters now.
Maybe up a club or Ghana.
So we say house in them.
Fire Rangers, that's my name on sense. Yeah. Said we go right?
Yeah.
Oh. I said no man I think it.
Never cry no me catch you say charge
for I think.
Charge for bebre na enko Colombia.
What's the charge? Oh.
Alatu the American say it was a very good game.
You think with luck we should maintain Benjamin Asare? He's
a good goalkeeper. Maintaining him as number 1 is not guaranteed.
Why?
I think everybody should end the sport.
He's doing good.
That is a conditional clause.
Yes. If because also him being number 1 choice and guarantee. But the performance, you know, because Utio to Ado, I say over training grounds are. He was on top of all the.
Thank you.
So obviously, 2 other goalkeepers, no, they have not been good.
Thank you.
Prior to the game, I said one department under contention.
It's up for grabs. It's up for grabs. Everybody can take it.
Obi Abeman and Yabreno. Look, Alatu. When I go back, let me share Olele, Samuel J. George O. even in recent times, the audio Koji and the 20, Daniel J.
Yeah.
We've seen Razak Brahma to Spider-Man, He Over Me. I don't know why all of a sudden.
Kwarafi.
I said, yeah, breakthrough.
Yes, even Razak Abalora.
Because goalkeeping the
even goalkeepers trainer
Ikra.
Lion.
Oh.
We're dying to the Kawasem. What should we do?
I have to say, into that position was under contention.
Okay.
And Menyaji said they had to full goalkeeper. I impressed in training. For the first time in so many years, the technical team had the balls, had the audacity to put a local goalkeeper.
But Charlie, on a more serious note,
the local goalkeeper.
Because this is a national team. This is a national team.
So I do
going to make his decision.
Until we say one technical advisor.
Shefa na ye adwuma no.
Okay.
Say Shafa say
Shefa. The credit be our informal technical advisor.
When it goes bad, give it to him.
This is a national team at the point yet to minya Stephen Aholu from
Pando Heart of Lions.
Pando Heart of Lions.
Stephen Adams.
Uncle Fee, Stephen Adams from Aduana
Stars.
All from the local league. More pre.
So
Joseph Ado cry.
Not Joseph Ado. Even
Richard Atta.
Even at that time, look at Kotoko goalkeepers are no more. Niba or Kotoko.
Felix Anan
Kotoko. Yeah. Look at goalkeepers are not Kotoko at the time. Women now. Libano wa coach wada tanu ada under 23 Felixana na ko blaster new opportunity even Liba so now sorry Kwame Ba thank you until a lot of quality because when him say Edu baby even as a coach now we name nipa odin beda ma Kotoko whether you are using Kwame Ba or you are using Felixana for Kotoko.
I think then there was Razak Abelewa.
I know the issues by ya a man
right.
Kwame Ba efi club no.
Say na Razak is
Razak Ba. Enti club no ebebenya national team goalkeepers mako 3. Awo Kotoko.
Na Dean Mintwa wano. On say Makane de be and I'll say it. The FA's biggest product. It is not a Black Star so.
It's the league.
It's the league.
And I want 2 league na JJ.
Say what do you know?
Nti
one be man only.
Bet ye be qualify for AFCON and a World Cup 2006. Na ye the local goalkeeper.
Even local players.
Sami Ejei and goalkeeper number 1. Or they call AFCON. Na me se obafia na goalkeepers e wono yembo eyidin o Jojo Wudin o. Jojo for Ashgold. Jojo for at the local league. George competing to be Black Stars number 1 goalkeeper. Sami Eje wo ho, Aholu wo ho, Uncle Fee wo ho. Kwame Ba eba later. Eyi bejoine Felix bejoine no, Abelora enti hwe goalkeepers a yenya in recent years. We mu ina national team goalkeepers.
Yeah.
Enti sa woti wona wo ye coach na oba be ye call up a. Wotu wani a, wo ye confidence wo goalkeepers be 5 e wo local scene mu a omu ina no. The other friend Biano, Ghanaians wouldn't complain. The same quality.
Until in an actual Benjamin.
Until men can say any automatic informano. I think he should still fight for the position. Until Obafia, Obabebo League, you know, he should keep on doing what he was doing and sign a year friend. Okay. Because this is a goalkeeper who kept 16 clean sheets for a relegation team.
And he's kept 12 sheets.
And he kept 12
clean sheets this
for
season.
us of folk. And he could have kept more. And yet a goalkeeper a coach na ono so munipa okoye interviewer or say member some makola question okoye interviewer
why now then
anya watara
Abubakar
ono koye interviewer
see we are not a see any more
yeah first yeah boardroom
see any more
has one has lost to Kotoko. He made similar utterances to a journalist. Remember, this is a question.
But I say, Dean, no, Dean, you be call boardroom. Mugu so, ewo Adom TV. About 11:30. You know, 12 pepe near the ebeba na wiye. Enti ma yenhwe na yenko boardroom. but power quick one na on the boardroom no your table no na quick me pay your chances of
what
qualifying
yeah.
see you bet me qualify out of this group
yeah
ako obia ani so ade hu na table in that screen so no Ghana you top for now with 12 points 12 points are Madagascar and so toss me with 10 points Comoros your masters and toss me with 5 points are Mali so follow 4th position Central Africa na Chad for no and they see from Chad for Nanra a gushi how do you see our chances of qualifying
win your games win your games and qualify
win your games
and qualify
simple as that
say you beko away to Madagascar right
yeah
then we play away to Chad right
yeah, but Madagascar ni we dey cry.
Then we play our last 2 games.
There will be
we play our last 2 games at home.
Yeah.
Win your games and qualify. It's as simple as that. When you have a 2-point advantage, win your games and
thank you very much. Dean, ujina table na nim. And to quick on the table now.
Ghana was 12 points, Madagascar 10. And you talk about against Madagascar. Mejidi say ade ba kwa Madagascar share Comoros no nyesa Comoros team na say Comoros they are no more playing at home biomo
Debi
aha they playing in Morocco right
Morocco omo na Madagascar ina bo
Morocco and no na mejidi say affect you komo bo ofia nke bia nka conversation
we stadium ne pitch ne nya
ah say honum de be hunu na ma share
no potato pitch
say honum pitch no e te say de ekobo Kumase no
Debi Kumase de ne yesen
eno eyedin na nkofo na mu favor yo Kumase pitch bi na ye de ayi oil paint fast no u kai sa pitch no
what evidence who evidence
na we have say Cape Coast no Cape Coast ye ko qualify ba ko no
asem ni fie o de table no ma
ye ko paint
ye ni fie table no
ese akwa no ko omuni say akwa no nante o park ni so odu o hwe de we ade ne green no o si chale ma men nante park no so kakra ni ju no ina ye green
onim say ya die no
onim go bo we mo ye wa gadre mo
onim say ya die no
so Mali me only a year they shock me kakra no ala tu e Mali me just Mali ye disappoint me kakra
what the Mali for ade
omo ye disappoint me
ade
because Mali o quality omo especially when it comes to youth development o RB Leipzig o almost sister station, almost sister, you know, yeah, wine Salzburg, right?
Red Bull
Salzburg.
Yeah.
Now we share others, other way. Your friends saying small, and I say clubs say what Europa, almost a year affiliated to the Red Bull family, no. Apart from the Red Bull, almost year good when it comes to player development. A lot of Malian players who. Mali under 17, under 20, they play so well.
At the youth level?
Yes, at the youth level. When one country, when it comes to youth level, they are one of the best in Africa. But I don't know what happens. Anytime when we do the highest echelon of African football, no, and no, you can't get them again. I feel based on my performance, you know, form. I'm really surprised. Wow. I'm so surprised because so we share the way I'm Mali for ye ni omo kokko boy eni mpo no unu say one game na Ghana for e wo hope say ye nya Mali and ye na ba ko esi US but obi say bi o mema ye Mexico obi control Mexico na nra e wo social media the way amanfo di na tem no
am pe Canada
me say hey man ka Mexico wa ha
e dey say ya qualify no
ye na ba ko si wa e be qualify
me da say ye bo ahone yenko boardroom
time me say ye 5 key things are in the game, no. You know, I observe you who in the game.
Okay. 5
key things, and you have been tell now for you to make. It's been long. Say Ghana a ball, you perform. Say it's been so long. Ghana a thing at the mind.
And also by her 5 key.
Yes. The first one, no, yeah, true up front, no. Interestingly, omu ina share go. Menka the last time Ghana ball, yeah, up front. Semenyo shall go. Inaki shall go. Jordan shall go. Those times, and Barcelona and Kabakas MSN. Real Madrid for Bakas or BBC no Bia shall go. And we are also privileged, say Enra, for the first time we had all our 3 players they threw up front no omu ina to make a goal and we hear Samanyo goal no or share now that was the first goal na kwa say pinchen na ball no baba to nim and the agency I they call into the game you start the game no na ye nia bre say you person you kill you omo and so who study game no very well one thing I observed in the game they say the way you starting from the beginning no sa na the way
said they started no
sa na the way
okay
agency energy na they start here no the same energy
say nkofo na ye ne omo bo no
yes
omo nye hu nti obetimi start first half sa
yes
say first goal ground the second minute in the buy
yes yeah. That was Semenyo's goal and what's your second goal Inaki and so a share ya look at the positioning of Inaki
strikers goal
that's a typical
but the nipa manager man no Inaki
yes and once any 2 goals are share in it or you one player or you very good ewoniti makasa no number Bilbao form for India go Bilbao honom no it is one club a okọ bass ko no ma omo local for no nko an obo team no
and they are successful club
yes
how's the politics were hard
how there Bilbao how there politics
the politics were
basket for no and now na we Spain ni a obo bi first na basket for nko an na ebo
yeah
no so when say omo one of the 3 clubs are omo enko taste relegation for Spanish La Liga ni muda. Okay. He is the highest paid player. Taking more than 200,000 euros. Into a chira ne value.
Na sa me Baudin, sa chances, sa crosses we are.
Yeah.
You to me surge in like this.
Yeah.
First and not.
What do you beba ho?
Okay.
Yeah, perfect too. You beba ho. And Jordan scored. Yeah, we share Jordan so penalty. Jordan that technique. Penalty one. Say. Obi say bi anase affect wa won share the hu ni value. Obaka so penalty there. But we bisa Roberto Baggio obaka kire o say penalty win ya pa.
Enye easy. Na ho afa de mere bi atwam ba.
Oko Italy anende ina no Italy for de o de ka Roberto Baggio e penalty o me say ye.
Tell anya de.
Bo we asem ina no because at that moment it was crucial and this game it was very crucial the Ghanaians. We needed more goals. Necessary ye share goals no. Na for me your confidence no eba. And we dey hwe pinchen. We say pinchen ni na no because Chad for no munye technically good in it no. Bo no mu wi no san so de ache yen. Hwe kwan ya fa so wa ye share. Another one and me pese apart from sir we Jordan penalty way. One incident apart from ye 3 no mu share go no. Na me pese ye hwe ye set pieces no. I think we are improving. We are getting there, but we are not there yet. Your set piece, you know. Oshe Goa, a share ya. Salisu, a share ya. It was from a set piece. Omu bo na ba ya no peme bo ni say kanyan. No the bo ni tomb. And it was a free header. How dey share? Free header. You will not always have it like this. But when they no free ball.
And go for no cry jai hey place.
Thank you. When they goalkeeper na make as goalkeeper ni hey no.
Jai hey place.
O hwa kwan goalkeeper na so call bye na. Technically they were not good enough. And for the first time, me who said na Myanmar at least free kicks na set piece na yebo no. Afi de na say nya target man. The last time I yebo who say be cast as mu wa. Say your boss set pieces ni bebre free kick ni corner kick. Your boy na baby, but Myanmar there na a few ones no ko boy no. At least no to me nya target man. E bi na to me result in a goal no. But way aye corner kicks. Asem. But free kicks ni still ye improve ye. Because we share Kudus yanko enim. Kudus nyabi. In the first half when yaba ko be 20 years. In the second half when yaba ko so be 25 years. O say ni nyina. As a technique na ye de bono, I believe that we are still not as a yensha dan hu so.
Sir.
Debi. I say yensha dan hu. Sa technique na ye de bono.
Who could choose chance now say no.
Those are chances. We no sure issue bako. And I wanted to discuss it later. But Sabadia is about
Gatan kawam why ya ban na later they say wam why.
Nka me be wi anka me the wrap up.
Okay.
But Abadia, let me say this. I say yes still no ahopepre up front no e wo ho. I don't know say their supporters ne bana ye chante obi ba kudu fa hu nyina to form obi bia Jordan fa hu nyina. I don't know. say bia I get into the guys there because chances are you say no to say the any in common where you Chad unyano all the time. You will not get it against the Moroccans, you will not get it against the Algerians, and I say against the Cameroonians, against the elite class and the national teams of Africa. No, such chances where everybody be and farm out into your back. I can't beba no. Maintain your composure and slot it in. Yeni Niger a costo yen. Yenu Sudan a costo yen. Well, because you share so many goals in international such chances we yen can watch them. In the space of about 2 minutes, now Kudus ne Semenyo, I say 2 crucial chances.
Now, if you say against Morocco,
thank you.
Yeah, against Morocco, Algeria, go now.
Thank you.
We can know that.
Thank you. And I watched Atletico Madrid and Barcelona last week in the league. And on the other hand, a branch here, a friend,
Solos.
This guy, Lewandowski. Chance no kobo po born e buy within seconds na we match go
yeah
and the chances no ebeba but eba say you capitalize on so your chances no your problem the my maka about set piece maka about how are you to me your true ni na to me share go. One thing I also observed ni say truth be told child for ni nimbobo
no
oh child for no mu nimbobo
to we here dede bobia.
They had only one chance in the entire game. Only one. And also a goalkeeper no. A Koko save you know. And I agree with Kwaku say the goalkeeper wasn't tested enough.
Rap yeah
benchmark say yeah wait because he did so well. Pressure baby ankono so. Ebi ankono so obesave because goalkeeper na say him no. He's a very good goalkeeper. But the few ones are quiet, so the way to me see ball no dey far ban so.
Okay.
And I love his confidence. When him say bia a higher no krom no. He's played for Olympics. He's playing for us now.
Oh, he has played and I'm has for support to
only for only for no.
No ball in pass kitwa bi kura kwa fans your beje your fans.
Thank you. And has for no so were there in their numbers. O hwe baby abi so the flags no. As in saying why they were supporting him. Meaning say because a year or one
no. So flag no dey house you fan coach house for.
Oh, house for the be by.
Say chat.
House for so the be by.
House for so the be by.
Omudi be.
Then scoreboard na say one way.
Omudi ba.
Because chat because we say chat.
Supporters be omudi na one left no. Oti media honom na wo hwa on your left. Na ye chat for the na wo ho. And na ba ko right. No, they have for there. Yes.
Okay.
Until now, you mienu and na child for there. Oh,
I child for now. So almost support to has you.
These are a few things. Maybe say you who here. Yeah, near kwa bono because we talk about the combination up front. Then the final one, be number 5, no. The influence of our branch friend Nuyama. Menyi say Nuyama wa bobo. Our blasters are changing under a ball no boy no. And wherever he is, baby a will be ane. Or can I say Enra no kwatena o me this and fans and Kasabaka is a cool and the old ball. But this is where he has to learn from the over elaboration. Andre do baby no or yama na broso. He wasn't different from what Kudus did. Call Kudus no omuboni hey pe. So we say new my boys and one more big boy. No, 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 they at all. But to release the ball, but you heard it right. Everybody else has supporters release the ball because we are manable so our
okay.
And Nyama is a very good player. Alatu boy we so nya good agent, make agent because agent is very key. Na prebia in sina kwam. Na the way all can obey progress and obey develop say ya. I'm telling you this guy.
Nyama dey Samoa catch there.
Sooner or later this guy should be playing for a club like Arsenal or Chelsea. Very good player.
Mr. Dean, but I say. Yemfa ya boardroom sem no NC na yenko Mr. Afredaka ho. Da yenko hwe sika ne yode ma manfo. No enye sika but odi us ne ba. Yenhwe ubetimi aba na Mr. Alfred akotoa so e de amaye. Enti dwumade na yede ma wo no live ewo Adom TV. Enti Alfred akwaba.
Alatu meje oso
na fie boko de
nyame Adom fie boko
nti Premier League ni Ghana Premier League weekend e san akoso Now I mean this time around there's a house for more money down. House for more money now pa. We are Dreams FC, boy young apostles, Vision FC. Alfred, boy, I'm with the first test, you know.
Okay. Your first game here, Go Stars.
Go Stars.
On a House of Folk. Accra Lions, Legon Cities, Asante Kotoko. Any Holy Stars.
Okay.
Karela, Oni Bechem United, Mediama, Oni Eduyana, Brekum Chelsea, Chelsea or Brekum. Oni Samates, 1996. Adena, Israel.
Oh, there two are so many.
Brekum, Vision FC, Oni Nations FC, in our Dreams FC, in the Young Apostles. Ghana Premier
now, when you as of you know,
Go Stars over show.
3 times the
Oh, on survival.
Baby,
as in survival.
no,
That would be any.
Go Stars. So many brand press on
The best year, bro.
Has a
That's the best year, bro.
But unim. Watara so buy. Sa not you. Baby, I will see a Diego. What one of question?
But when you when I will share with you, so I am okay. Tell us about Alfred Fireko.
All right, allow two Marcia so maybe you man answer near the us ne eba tuja. Last year, ye di team be or Estonia Hong Kong I friend Lavedia. Sa team no team wing. Team owner, team president, the ordaining ba echi channel.
Yes.
Wa won ba ko 35. Na your ball league ni we na modern boss we ni a na ordaining ba ko den amaw. Na wonu abe we den asen ai de ba de amaw. Papa ni ni. Ono da so no.
Sa bo wa kasa ni playback ni enko.
Team no Estonia. Team ni din de Lavedia. Owner ni president Victor Lavadia.
Okay.
Ono owo mba bako 35 mba nko a
mba 35
mba 30 owo ba be ma bako
pe na yire yesen
na yire ya 1 oni bako pe na
but ne se we
na yire wa ware na ewo fie ya bako ba nchen so de de ba de ewo
tini nya ka bo na 35 no
technical team
yes ina be ma bako na ye 36
hey
papa ni na sa papa we obo honbon den na se wo mo je league wo she goals oba ba kon ye ho de
kai
player nti e ball season ni wie e bo say cap no mo je ye no e beba o mo left cap ne kama o mo bought 36 games league table no 36 games wow onya 87 points next team so enya 72 own difference no e man ni dinjo mo papa na wo ye ma oba ya se atua oka
no wasan ya iPhone ni na
kama cap no mo ji ye ni kama Labenese captain we
eti o the team na nkasa na replacing the man no
yes Labenese captain we ni why did ni ya man kama
this year ya
obakwa akobo bia na
Kobo 6 months
ayo
so o peso akobo bia
say na one gas of Africa bet
na your class engine ma no so so dia say
who correct agent akobo bia
David or sorted
oh me guess oh say
no friend say
ala tu person Kobo
ala tu na this season they no ma starting no this season no ma starting Ghana ni branch e bi wo
hey
wo piem wo na otumu say mba chede na ekoso na dinja no
yes
ye dinja no
go we ni no
otu ns onie yes season as e goals no da so third
yes
watini the efrim pow wa she 2 ama 1 assist ono wa obedi first to third I can go chart no ho no oba ba ko
asa
no obeche ne man man asa wonti
na se
esa obe
ne man say am sure the another policy be
and the man say there is a policy for ba because the policy for ba boys ne nyiro mo
o nyiro mo enti
otu minus investment
Ghana ni abran
serious o
say ready o mo no
and your last one here we make chirim kakra about betting tax na dudu na say ya dia call budget mu ya kan wasem si ye free obat medi game meyi na yate ndo obi say ni mini ticket which is I believe say no power yan po ozi Mr. Alfred medi 4,000 hwese me redraw no yes tax na ye free ho na so yate me 400 cedis why on China call 3,600 penny de mam nam say abranche tobo ye di ahye budget nim aka say aban no mbekọ parliament ni atena se ni adwendwen ho kama ni apass na be emra sa time no so dia uyi a ye ntuska oso ye dia nka omo kan se omo chirem de kan ntin dem abechirem obi anti ase se afi na ekọ parliament ya approve na be emra udi 30 billion wo nko a wo de wo no yere mu tudu twotwo mu twom nko a mo de mo mfa ba sisi ade udi dia ye be den ye beti e de open sa de ya iska no gum eguma da e be pass mna no why den we you are there but ade na e ya pa ho je so to musa ban ye ska ho papa ke so be di 4000 ni ete 400 cedis a etimi hwefie
that is 10%.
10%, yeah, 10%.
etimi hwefie 400 cedis yamri nti yan in the games no so in the games ni e come say 12.77 odds international games
we are no attend there why
Matiala tu me send ya ma me pia so ama
pia ma me said there na no pia ma
na no way you are picking no way over 1.5 goals yes no way on share 2 or more goals next game here Czech Republic you see almost from saying Czechia on the force Iceland
Czechia sa no mo friend no e wo ho ye na friend Czech
ye na friend Czech Republic
mo friend Czechia
mo friend Czechia education yo me dey am this as an say can this here
ayo dey no friend
into force Iceland ya pick Czech Republic over 1.5 goals Israel versus Estonia ya pick Israel over 1.5 goals Israel team wey na obeti the book at Neza. Now what is Zacchaeus? Zacchaeus be one ball born one. Wolves versus Kazakhstan. You are picking Wolves. Team no say on share over 1.5 goals.
Kazakhstan there.
France versus Latvia. Mpacho Wayne. Oh, search ya to what I say.
One how one will be a quick try the
yes, we are under 19.
Wales never vulnerable. Wales never vulnerable.
Wolves
Kazakhstan. Okay.
Wolves Kazakhstan. Wolves now, over 1.5 goals. Wolves on share 2 or more goals. Your next game is France on the Latvia. Me pancho game we enye mpanyifo we under 19. Into okwato boase. Into France under 19 versus Latvia under 19. You are picking home win for France under 19. The same under 19 Portugal versus Wolves so you are picking home win for Portugal.
Okay.
Last game, which is England versus Turkey under 19. They are picking home win for England under 19 teams. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're 12.77 odds, weekend win, you're demo. Fasika yo dear fakucha, light basic and frencha, undi 18 years, I want your day, on count. Inti alatu ubetimi so
aso. Oni dem de pa fasika ye wo de ya. Kutwa. Sika hojo fa kutwa. Your time na so ye ko ye rapo a.
Happy birthday once again, Mr. Kwabena Mafo.
Okay. Any ya site am na so nti ma mensan mra back na omumfa Ghana Premier League in to so.
Okay.
Because 12 pepe na ye be sorry nti Ghana Premier League no. Na ye hwe house match no. Ye hwe house match. So koto console bo.
Has given me a very crucial.
Say now has 2 matches no lose to us. But change the other meaning so lose.
Coach, and me worry and say coach no transit. Or say I tell you I win the league. Which any interview now?
Oh, no,
I tell you I win the league.
But did he say he would win the league?
No.
Be there on cast over.
No, he's right.
So no, from
if
the
it's not on record.
No. He's never said it anywhere. Oh no, from the beginning of the season, I think he granted one interview. Or can say, Nediani so on the relegation.
Yes. Also, they have been in that position
for about 3 seasons in a row.
3 seasons.
Until
winning trophies. The ultimate the man.
But
say winning the ultimate
yes, and this season, you know, a trophies, you know, this season and the target because he came this season.
Yeah.
Until after na all born ni debut season or woman. Until a arrangement our the top hierarchy of the club, no. The contract agreement Bibian say be this season on Jile.
About last season, but this is his first
full season. Full season. When you know. And if you watch the Hearts team very carefully, this is entirely a new team. Because last season, a chunk of the players of Mohono, Oja Mokwai, Emma Mokwai. Hearts for Maulu Wyoming, and this season of Mokoko for Modio Mobile. Even the goalkeeper, Asari, I can answer me. It is this season of Kofa and buy. omukofa nation service for guys yidi omobai enti
eye nja na mani lusu
no nyese lusu when you are coaching Hearts of Oak or Kotoko the expectation is very huge and Hearts and Kotoko the more you win the more the supporters eba stadium eba hwe ulusu 1-2 oben so mesa akfodu no makwa until they expect more from the club and you are going to a venue and very difficult for away teams this season baby any Gold Stars onim so obetuma the league no and from Paul man so buy no he's doing so well Gold Stars is here one club or more consistency onim said Michael
financial back
yes Michael Osewo hono he coached them for about 2 seasons
the late
Michael Osewo hono he coached them for about 2 seasons okoye na no and omokofa from Paul man so buy
from Bofo Akwatano
Sata na turn up for akwaso eja from Paul man so buy am so eja no within a month na no so ekokofa no dey ne buy and obuy last season me baby last season me did baby any Gold Stars okwa to ye na nya ho no mo kodi maame no ko quality a no mo wo no so mo ko fa apia maka mu na de omo bai enti quality a na club na wo no enye ho na omo de wie season no enti for this season a omo wo first 2 first 3 no I think they are one of the contenders for me to win the league and makase so mo win the league now you know why pressure will come on them kasa say mo say alatu baby any Gold Stars omo ne Samatex so serious rivalry be o division 1 o obi o hobia bisa no omo ne Samatex hia say kan yin omo twen hwe biso obi o sa zone bi obeka kire o omo bitterest rival Samatex na Samatex who qualify by Premier League ni ja no na brand nkofo na baba beji league until now the pressure is on baby any Gold Stars to win the league and so far they are doing very well omo esoro ho kakran last week no mko lusu midweek ni de
doma
mko lusu 202 owo Aduana doma no nti omo ba begofie and midweek they won and omo ba begofie so it is going to be very difficult for Hearts of Oak seriously because team ana minim sa Hearts of Oak and kan nke cool chop at the moment omo game against Dreams FC. And that game, I don't know what happened.
That game,
okay.
That game,
you don't know what happened.
That game,
they lost.
The Lord is my shepherd.
Also, you don't know what happened.
The Lord is my shepherd. I don't know. I don't need one. Okay, but I don't need it.
But you know, I think it's a difficult ground.
But
and Hearts of Oak have arguably their best.
Hearts a wonder club.
Their best player with the national team.
Ben.
Yes. Yeah. And that. I have to check the fixture.
I'm with fixtures, you know.
Omone Bechem United, no.
Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Any Baseke. Kotoko Bob Baseke. Holy Stars.
Kumasi. 3 krabi to Mosu. Sa Baseke. Ohono baby no Gold Stars ko show me midweek we yo.
Yeah.
I want zama.
Kofi Tompo go na I feel say Benjamin Asare anka born en fan asesa.
Tawon.
Enti no say a telling factor. But
Benjamin absence in so ha.
Obi Beka so considering the Dreams game. But
this is arguably their best player.
He's their best player. They have their best player with the national team. Enti I know so a factor and they are playing midweek.
But I say, yeah, first year, I was young for young fast that Emma Kwakwasari V Power and Haji Dean, Osan Eti Alfred Inka. Aha, near day and then so some no ABC. Yankopon Eya Doma, memory that Edasene. Yabesa Shia Ewa Adom TV, Abraham Nundu, Abapaimu, Ekopim Set Premo, Ebeto, Edino, Dennis Asamoah, Ofremia Latula, Mejiso Sports Arena, near the Ebro, Metinamu, Edema, Erica Siedu, you sick for Keju Ankasa, Ekao, Nabibia, and Kosokosoa. Na Adom TV ne pa bebre any programs bebre na ede ebro alatula I'm out.